be showing you how to install Windows 8.1 on VMware. First, you have to go on this specific website. But you can go like this. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Do 64-bit if you want 64-bit, if 32-bit if you want 32-bit devices. And then you press download, and then it should pop up something that you download. There it is. Press download, and then when it finishes downloading, open up VMware. And then go File, New Virtual Machine. If you can press New Virtual Machine, Typical, and then put whatever ISO file you can have. I don't remember where I put it. My ISO file. I'm downloading it. So see when it downloads. Okay, so if you now download it, you go to VMware, and then you press yeah, I already shown you. You press where you got your ISO file. Double click that, and it should say Windows 8.1 detected. Press next. You don't have to put a product key. I'm going to do 8.1 Pro, and I'm going to press next. And also, you don't have to put a password. And then you don't have to put the x64. And if you have 8, just put 8. But I'm going to put 8.1. Press next, and then this. Then my recommended is going to be over 100. Please don't flood this comment section. But if you have like a very low storage device, I recommend doing 40. I'm going to do 100. Press next, and then customize hardware. And if your computer is 8 gigabytes, do 2 gigabytes. But if your computer is like 12 gigabytes, do 4 gigabytes. But my computer is 16 gigs, so I'm gonna do 8. I mean, please don't flood the comment section. It's just me. Make sure this is checked and press finished. It should create the disk. For me, it's gonna take a while because my disk is pretty full. Yeah. Don't flood the comment section because of that. Yeah, you should wait. I'm gonna jump skip. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and like the video, because the YouTube algorithm is saying that like 90% of you guys are not subscribed watching my videos. So can you please subscribe to that, so I could get more recommendations and not have 64 and have like 1,000, please, so you can see me more. Okay, so it should be ready. It didn't power on for me for some reason, and actually VMware just crashed or something like that, which is not a good sign. But my computer is slow AF now because I accidentally installed Dropbox the wrong way. But oh wait, it's good. Maybe my computer's just bad, but it should load pretty well. I thought I deleted those. It should come up like this. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's because it's taking up half of my computer's resources. I actually have a CD, but I don't feel like playing in the CD. It's like a burned CD, not an actual real. Oh my god, is that a Windows 8 CD? No, I think they only do on flash drives now. So yeah, I'll automatically do this crap, and it'll copy, and then getting files ready for installation. It shouldn't really take long. because depending on the computer speed, if your computer originally came with Windows Vista or 7, it's gonna take 10 minutes. But if it came if I'm talking about pre-built, but like if you pre-built it for Windows 10 and they have like 16 gigs of RAM, and like I told you in my previous, it should not take that long. It's just my computer is bad, and also it depends on how much storage you already have in your device. Because, well, yeah, that's how crap works. One time my RAM had more storage than my whole computer. But, yeah. Okay, it should automatically reboot, and then it should do this. And then it should, fade in and out. It reminds me of that fast food, but then again, don't flood the comments, but it should do this, which makes it lower resolution Windows logo. Don't know why, so don't ask. And it says good device is ready, basically drivers, so you can actually use the operating system. And then it should not really take that long for my computer slow, like I already said. So it's gonna take a while for me. And our computer's dusty too, so. And then it should reboot if it needs to. It should be the least of your worries. Unless if it says, this computer restarted unsuspectedly and crap like that, but I don't think it should reboot. But if your computer is like slow, so it's gonna reboot. Or is it just your Vmware? I don't know. But yeah. And it's just gonna okay. I don't know if this is gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna jump skip into the OBE. Okay, well, it should make it OBE, but I forgot about this. The VMware makes it so it automatically it automatically goes through the out-of-box experience, and it should fill out everything it needs to fill out, even skipping the Microsoft thing. And so it does this. Oh, I don't. It's not supposed to be this quick. But you know, you can change stuff after it installs. You can do screen resolutions. It also installs VMware tools automatically. You could do something like if you're 1920 by 1080, you could do this. Which I am 1920 by 1080, so you can configure like that and keep changes. Okay. But what I recommend doing right after you install VMware tools is you don't okay and it automatically restarts, by the way. So it restarts. See, you don't want to do anything before installing VMware tools. So it automatically restarts, and it should just do that. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget to eject the drive. And oh, it's already ejected. Okay, never mind with that. So before you do anything, make sure you go to this and just press exit. X on that. Cancel. Okay, you want to go to okay. Well, it will tell you to log off. And so you press your wherever your internet browser is, you go to download Google Chrome, and you download this. If you like Firefox more, you can press Control T and press download Firefox, because no one likes Microsoft's products except for like Windows. But you could do this. You can download Chrome too. Run. I mean, you could do practically both at the same time. You can go like this, and then and then also if you want to install Edge, you can. There's nothing stopping you. You could do this. This is probably the longest how-to video I already done. It's already 11 minutes and 51 seconds. But you could do this. Don't mind that. If the some websites don't longer support, I mean, everyone knows that because Microsoft takes turns to do graph. Don't do it all at the same time. Not now. Don't. If you want to, you can do that. Not now. You could do. I would recommend dark mode. And then you can press start browsing after you're done. Oh, Firefox. What's Firefox? No. And then you can do this, but if you don't want to set up a Chrome account right now, you can do this. And you can put dark mode and stuff. By the way, if you want to put themes, you right click the desktop and press themes. You could do something like flower, Windows, which this is Harmony. And yeah, it's pretty easy to navigate through. You can uninstall your programs if you don't want some Microsoft product. But that's all we have for today. We'll see you in the next installation how to.